Yeah, that's right, Jared and Yetta. Now, let me tell you, the town council wasted no time getting to those two ordinances. They got straight to it and voted unanimously to pass them. So let's talk about what each one is. The first one up was the ordinance on brass knuckles. So now when they're saying brass knuckles, they don't just mean the metal brass. They mean any type of knuckle weapon. So the ordinance bans businesses from selling brass knuckles to minors and also prohibits those kids from owning the weapon. So Connor Yarnigan was at tonight's meeting. You may remember he was severely injured after an attack by a group of teens with brass knuckles at an In-N-Out back in November of 2022, excuse me. He shared his story with the council before the vote, and we got the chance to talk with him as well.
I think it's a big step towards teen violence, and I think that it shows the community that Gilbert and Chandler are working towards teen violence actively, and we're not gonna let it slip by us. I think even preventing one brass knuckle attack in the future, my goal will be fulfilled.
On unruly gatherings, which also passed unanimously. So what it would do is would make any homeowner or landlord responsible if a party got out of hand. Now, there were some questions about enforcement, especially in the case of New Year's parties. So the police chief explained that it would be up to the officer's discretion if the ordinance was violated, and that officer would also have to explain the reasoning as well. So the first violation for this ordinance is a $500 fine. The next violation would be a misdemeanor. So there is an exception, and this is if the homeowner can prove that they had no idea the party was going on. Again, both these ordinances passed unanimously and take 30 days to go into effect. But the topic of brass knuckles and parties is far from over here in the East Valley. In fact, the city of Chandler is expected to have their final vote on those two similar ordinances this Thursday, and you can count on Arizona's Family to keep you updated. But for now, live in Gilbert, I'm Steven Sarabia for Arizona's Family.
All right, Steve.